So I'm rolling over here. So we're going to start with the really tough question first. Can you please say and spell your name for our transcript?
Yes. My name is Vanessa Thomson, and Vanessa Thomson.
Correct. I got the proof here.
Yeah.
100% so far. So what did you think was going to happen here today?
Okay, so everyone's asked me, did I know this was happening? No, absolutely not. Nobody knew, none of the teachers knew. Our principals kept everything under wraps. I thought it was like a school-wide award. You know, you're hearing all these big people are coming in. I'm thinking, oh, it must be we, as a school, earned some kind of big award. So I told all my students, and they were making lots of wild guesses, but that's kind of what I assumed was happening. And then when it got down to, okay, it's about a teacher, I still was looking around the room thinking like, okay, who is this? And like my friend I was standing next to, I was like, it's gonna be Lindsay, I know it's her. So yeah, it was, we really had no clue, but my guess was a big school award.
So when you heard your name, as we said, what went through your mind?
Just shock and excitement and
I'm sorry, I just dropped.
No, that's okay.
So if you could answer your question, a little bit of my question into it, because we won't
oh
get
yes,
my question.
gotcha. Okay. Don't do a lot of these interviews. Okay. So when I heard my name announced, I was just very shocked and surprised. It took me a second to process that it was my name, and but I'm just so overwhelmed with like honor and gratitude for even being found for this award and earning it. So yeah, definitely shock was the first emotion.
Wonderful. Why do you think it's important to recognize high-quality educators publicly like this?
I think that education is just, I think it's important to recognize high-quality educators because education can be kind of a thankless job sometimes. I know we feel appreciated here in our building and in our district, but sometimes it's a really hard job. You work lots of long hours, and so just being recognized and somebody saying like, hey, we noticed you're doing a great job goes a long way, and so something like this is even bigger than that.
Fantastic. So your students make great strides in reading and writing. What's the secret to getting second graders excited about writing stories?
I think just giving them, I'm sorry, I will get that. I think the secret to encouraging them to create great stories and write great stories is just giving them option of choice and making them feel like they are authentic authors. We work really hard in the classroom to make them feel like they are creating books just like authors do, and they mimic things that other authors do in their books, but they also get just the choice of writing about whatever they want, or creating things that are special to them and adding that extra layer of meaning and purpose to their writing.
That's great. Community service is a big part of your classroom. Why is this important for young learners, and what do you hope that they take away from these service experiences?
I think that community service is so important for kids to learn at such a young age because it's one of those things that if you don't make it part of your everyday life or something you do often, then it can be something that maybe you never do, but little acts of kindness and little things like that can go a long way, and I just think it's so important to teach kids at a young age that they can make little impacts on the world even if they're doing something small for other people.
Last question.
We have a lot of cheer noise. Let's redo it.
Okay. Do you remember the question?
No.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. I mean, I don't remember.
Okay, good. That makes me feel better.
So talk about community service. How that's a big part of your classroom. So why is that important to young learners?
Community service is an important part of the classroom because we can make a big impact on kids at a young age to do things for other people, show little kindnesses, and give little impacts out into the world. Even the small things that they do at this age can grow into them being people who will give back more later. So I think it's important to start at a young age, encouraging them just to give to others.
That's fantastic. So last question here. Why do you teach?
I teach for the kids. Like, that's really, truly why I do it. I knew in first grade I wanted to be a teacher. I had a classroom in my house. My parents bought little desks with chairs. I made my poor younger brother be my only student, and the neighbor kids sometimes, but I always knew I wanted to do it. I looked at my first grade teacher, and I was a shy, quiet, reserved kid that maybe wouldn't get noticed, and she noticed me and made me feel special, and right then I was like, I want to do that for other kids, so I'm in it for the kids. Obviously, I will teach them everything too, and that's important, but the kids are the number one for me. I want them all to feel like they can be whatever they want to be in the world, like somebody did for me. So It's them.
Talk to Anthony, but who was that somebody that touched you?
Oh, my first grade teacher? Yeah. So my inspiration came from my first grade teacher. Her name is Mrs. Hattie. I'm from the Blue Springs School District at John Nowlan Elementary. And it's interesting because, I can't pinpoint something she did for me, like she taught me how to add 3 plus 5, but I just remember the feeling she gave me. I felt seen and valued and loved. And as I grew up, I realized I could do that for other kids too. And it wasn't just her. I had many great teachers at that school that kind of led me to where I am, but she was the first one that really just made me feel like, okay, I can do this too. Like that feeling I got from her, I can give that to other kids and maybe help some kids in some way in their lives too.
Love it. It's absolutely beautiful. Thank you
Thanks.
for sharing.
Yeah.
So we're going to ask you now, and now we're going to ask you two different things. One, we're going to go right to camera.
Okay.
And you're going to have the blue envelope, and you're going to say, my name is, and
Okay.
you're going to say, I teach, and you're going to say your grade, your school, and your state.
Okay.
And you're going to hold up the envelope and go, and I am a Milken Educator.
Got it.
And that'll be right to camera, and we can do that as many times as you
Perfect. You're like, I know her. She might need more than one.
This way, just
Yeah.
Okay.
a little bit more,
Okay.
and just one tad more, right there. Let's do that.
My name is, I teach at
You teach
blank elementary in Missouri. I
the
am
grade, school, state.
grade school state. Okay. Let's see if we can do it one try. Go ahead whenever I'm ready. Okay. My name is Vanessa Thomson. I teach 2nd grade at Chapel Hill Elementary in Missouri, and I am a Milken Educator. Is that right?
One
Milken
more, let's add the
Educator.
city.
Oh,
Should I have the city?
sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry. I almost said it too. Okay.
A couple of times. I know you want it.
Okay. No, it's okay. It's okay. I have a sub apparently, so.
And are you looking in the lens? Do you need
I don't
do you
know.
need to look at eyes, or what do you need to look at?
No, I don't care. Tell me where to look and I don't know where I was looking.
Okay.
Am I good?
If you need to look at me, you can look at me.
Okay. My name is Vanessa Thomson, and I teach 2nd grade at Chapel Hill Elementary in Gladstone, Missouri, and I am a Milken Educator.
Perfect. And now
2 tries.
No, look at that.
okay. And then don't move your feet.
Okay, sorry.
Okay. And just look into the camera.